A chassid facing serious health issues once entered into a private audience with the Rebbe. He explained his medical situation and how the doctors were planning on performing surgery. He asked the Rebbe for a blessing that the surgery should go well. The Rebbe turned to the chassid and remarked, "Why are you asking for a blessing that the surgery go well? Why don't you ask for a blessing that you not need surgery at all?" The Medrash notes that it took 2 years from when Yosef correctly interpreted the butler's dream until the butler finally advocates on Yosef's behalf. The Medrash explains that this 2-year hiatus was actually a consequence of Yosef's own words. When the butler accepts Yosef's interpretation that he will achieve his freedom in 3 days, Yosef urges him, "Please don't forget me. Bring my case up to Paro and help me go free." The Medrash continues, because Yosef placed his trust in the hands of man and not Hashem, he languished in prison for an additional 2 years. How does this make sense? Does the Gemara not tell us that we must not rely on miracles? To be sure, Yosef trusted Hashem. His words to the butler were simply creating a vehicle for divine salvation. Where did he go wrong? Why was he punished? There's a beautiful teaching of the Baal Shem Tov that may shed light on this question. In Tehillim we read that Hashem is our shadow. The Baal Shem Tov explains that these are not simply words of comfort, but serve as a metaphor for the way we interface with Hashem. A shadow mimics our precise actions. When you raise your hand, your shadow does too. When you run, when you jump, your shadow does too. It follows your lead. Similarly, our relationship with Hashem is reciprocal. If our behavior and belief are according to the natural way of the world, Hashem allows the natural means to play themselves out. However, when we place our trust in Hashem beyond what naturally seems possible, Hashem responds accordingly. Our trust in Hashem is the vehicle for receiving His blessings. But how we manifest that vehicle, how strongly we believe, determines the method those blessings come into fruition. When Yosef placed his trust in the butler, Hashem's salvation came to him through natural means. He had to wait 2 years for the natural course of things to play out. It took 2 years for the butler to remember Yosef. Yosef wasn't punished. He simply received the blessing the way he asked for it. The Medrash is pointing out that had Yosef accessed a deeper level of faith, he would have tapped into a supernatural range of possibilities that would have led to his immediate freedom. Rabbi Shmuel, who later became the 4th Chabad Rebbe, once traveled with his older brother to the Russian capital to advocate for Jewish interests. Before they left home, they decided they would not give any blessings to anyone. They felt it wouldn't be appropriate and that only their father, the Rebbe at the time, should be giving blessings. Well, it was a year later when a man came by the Rebbe's court with a gift of thanks for the young Rabbi Shmuel. The man explained, "A year ago, on your travels, you met my wife, we were childless at the time, and through your blessing we merited children." "What happened?" Rabbi Shmuel's older brother asked him. "I thought we decided we would not give any blessings." "I didn't," protested Rabbi Shmuel. "Oh, but you did," replied the man. "When my wife approached you, you said that you could not give her a blessing and that she should go to your father. But my wife was persistent and she would not leave. She beseeched you with tears in her eyes until you finally told her to go eat a bagel. She was so excited by your words that she ate 2 bagels, and thank God we were blessed with twins." May we all access the stubborn faith that defies all odds, allowing us to transcend our natural limitations. Wishing you a wonderful Shabbos.